The situation with Shiba Inus has recently become completely out of control, and there are only 3 days left till the end of the year. Everyone is sending off alarms that are considered to be panicked. There has been a 99.45% decrease in whale activity. The severity of these data cannot be overstated. In light of the fact that the cryptocurrency regulators have just published a new stringent policy, it is possible that the entire Shiba Inu ecosystem would collapse as a result. However, what exactly is taking place this time? Are all of the efforts that have been made for the Shibarium going to be unproductive now? What does Shōtoshō Kusama have to say about the matter? And what on earth am I even in the process of discussing? Permit me to elaborate on this. As the year draws to a close, it is only natural for people to reflect on the things they have accomplished and the things they have done all throughout the year. There is no difference between Shiba Inu and its development crew, taking a moment to pause and contemplate the progress that the cryptocurrency has made in the past year. They have just launched the final edition of the Shiba magazine for the year 2024. For Shiba Inus, the year 2024 was a very significant one. What began as a meme coin has now developed into a dominant force in the cryptocurrency industry on a worldwide scale. It wasn't a coincidence that this enormous expansion occurred. A community that has always been the core of Shiba Inu, fresh and exciting inventions, and an environment that is spreading faster than it ever has before were the factors that led to this success. The significance of this metamorphosis lies in the fact that it demonstrates how Shiba Inu is no longer only a passing trend or something that is a meme. In spite of this, there is a contentious matter that you need to be aware of that is taking place behind the scenes. Believe me when I say that this is a momentous occasion. Something like this has the potential to have an impact on all of the people who are involved in the Shiba Inu ecosystem. The entire world went into a complete and utter frenzy today because of a single tweet. The phenomenon began to gain popularity almost immediately and quickly spread like wildfire. The tweet stated that USDT will become illegal in 4 days. Thus, everyone should get ready now. Exactly what is the point of all of this? Why is there such a frenzy? Moreover, what exactly is going on here? Currently, the most widely used stablecoin in the cryptocurrency industry is Tether, also known as USDT. However, its authorities, particularly those in Europe, have been exerting a growing amount of pressure on it. And this is not really something that comes out of nowhere. Everything can be traced back to a standard operating procedure known as MyCoyer, which is an acronym that stands for Markets and Crypto Assets. The implementation of these guidelines is going to be a significant event, and it is scheduled to take place on December 30th, 2024, which is just 2 days away at this point. But here is the issue that arises. The license that Tether requires has not yet been obtained. In addition to this, it has not been able to satisfy the stringent requirements that MiCA has on reserves or transparency. The removal of USDT from all exchanges in Europe could result in significant difficulties for trading and liquidity in the market. This could be a consequence of the aforementioned reason. The situation, however, is about to become even more bizarre. It is possible that this is the single most terrible thing that has ever occurred in the history of Shiba Inu. And it may be happening right now. But before we go into that, let's take it one step at a time. Before we get started, I'd want to briefly review the operation of cryptocurrency exchanges. There is more to buying and selling cryptocurrencies than simply exchanging cash for cryptocurrency. This is true regardless of the transaction. The majority of trading, on the other hand, takes place through a system known as trading pairs. For instance, you might swap Bitcoin for Tether, USDT, or Shiba Inu for Tether. The possibilities are endless. As a result of its direct correlation to the United States dollar, USDT functions as a form of solid middle ground. Additionally, here's the catch. Tether is by far the most popular and commonly used trading pair in the cryptocurrency market. Almost every time you buy or sell cryptocurrency, you are probably utilizing USDT, without even giving it a second thought if you are a regular person and not a professional trader. Additional choices, such as USDC or fiat currency pairs, are available. However, relatively few people make use of them unless they are engaged in a very particular activity. Tether can be found virtually anywhere. And finally, when it comes to Europe, this is where things start to become crazy. Less than 2 days remain until the deadline for Tether to comply with those stringent new micro-regulations regarding cryptocurrency. On the other hand, there is little indication that Tether is making any effort to comply with the regulations. They are not going to comply in any way, which is becoming an increasingly likely thing. Stablecoins such as Tether are required to keep a significant amount of money in reserves, specifically in euros or other stable assets. This is one of the primary reasons why MyK is utilized. All right, but here's the catch. That is not how Tether has ever functioned in the past. Switching to fulfill MyK's stringent requirements would cost them a significant amount of money because they are accustomed to having reserves that are dispersed over a variety of assets. The manner that Tether functions would be completely altered if this modification were made. It is not only a minor alteration, and this is most likely the reason why they have not chosen to take any action. Because of this, Europe is in a difficult position. In addition, the repercussions could be extremely significant for shibainus and a great number of other tokens. In addition, let us not overlook the fact that Europe is not a minor role in the cryptocurrency industry. It is a very large market segment. Additionally, with regard to Shiba Inu, it is among the largest. Across Europe, there is a sizable population of Shiba Inu owners and traders. In addition, the events that take place there have an effect on the entire cryptocurrency environment, even if you do not reside in Europe. The current situation is completely ridiculous, regardless of where you are. All right, but here's the catch. It's possible that European exchanges will figure out a method to adjust to the new circumstances. The AINT Genesis expert, when it comes to the more well-known cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Shiba Inu, it is possible that they would replace USDT with another stablecoin or even directly couple it with fiat currencies, such as the euro. This move is feasible because there is sufficient demand for these important assets. But what about the remaining items? Where do we stand with the smaller coins? Smaller coins that are traded on cryptocurrency exchanges are nearly totally dependent on their USDT trading pairings in